Morocco, Tunisia and Egypt.
We start off here in South Africa, which is one of the continent's largest economies. It's also a country that has a thriving automotive sector, which has helped to shape the industrial landscape here. A lot of the successes are due to public-private partnerships that were started more than 25 years ago. Here's Kopano Gumbi with more.
Auto manufacturing in South Africa is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Well-known brands such as BMW, Mercedes-Benz and Toyota all have assembly plants producing thousands of cars a year for domestic and international markets. Cars are made up of approximately 30,000 parts, and many of those parts are manufactured here in South Africa. Theo Luke is the Chief Executive Officer at Metair, one of the biggest vehicle components producers in the country.
We've got two verticals to our business. A South African-centered business that manufactures components from local commodities, copper, aluminium, plastic, steel and lead, that's converted in components that's used in the assembly of vehicles in the South African market. We also supply the automotive industry with its electrical requirement in the manufacture of vehicles, but also other industries like the mining industry or the telecoms industry for standby batteries and other type of energy sources.
Here, in this factory in Boksburg, east of Johannesburg, just one of the many parts that go into making a car get made. Metair-owned Alfred Tevez makes over 35,000 pieces of brake sets a month for almost every type of car. But South Africa has been on a lockdown since March to curb the spread of COVID-19. I visited the factory before the coronavirus restrictions were imposed. And as ATE's managing director explains, production of brakes has had to be put on hold.
We're not trading. All our customers are closed, and that's not good. From an employee point of view, at this stage, I think the frustration is starting to creep in. Expenses are coming and income is minimal.
Just as a car is made of many parts, the component manufacturing industry has many players, and First National Battery is another example. Started in 1931, their batteries are the first choice for leading car manufacturers. Over time, they've been able to expand their offering to include battery products for mining. I went to the battery manufacturing factory before the COVID-19 restrictions. This little box sparks a chain reaction that gets all our cars going. Here in this factory in the east of Johannesburg, they make the batteries that send us charging down our highways and roads. Here, they make over 2 million batteries a year that get exported to countries across the globe. Public-private partnerships have been the driving force behind the success of this industry. South Africa ranks 22nd in the world for vehicle production, but the contribution the industry makes to the economy is significant.
Manufacturing in general is the true productive part of our economy. It's where real investment sits and has the ability to drive a number of multipliers across not just the manufacturing sector, but other sectors that service manufacturing. So I think there's global experience that countries that have industrialized and developed on the back of strong manufacturing economies are those that are best placed to deal with whatever the global trade conditions are. I think it's very clear manufacturing is really important to an economy.
Billions more could be unlocked for South Africa and the continent through automotive manufacturing. And while that may be on pause for now, manufacturers have been able to convert some facilities to respond to the medical needs brought on by COVID-19.
The autos manufacturing sector in South Africa is well placed to support the production of a range of emergency medical devices. That includes ventilators, face masks, shields, etc. A few weeks ago, a group of local component manufacturers began prototyping ventilator production based on UK technology, which is now out of patent. I am aware of more than 20 companies in the auto space who are involved in some way or the other regarding medical-related production. This is a great example of the depth and capability that exists in the South African automotive value chain.
Production will hopefully ramp up once the economy gets back into gear.